Well, just like those right here in the tri-state, schools all across the nation had to make a decision whether to play sports during this pandemic.
A superintendent in Oklahoma told us when a recent girls' game at a nearby private school lacked COVID-19 restrictions, she felt her athletes were at risk, and she has a message she felt would resonate all across other school districts.
When Superintendent Cecilia Robinson Woods sat down in the bleachers at a recent away game, parents immediately had a question for her.
As soon as they saw me, said, hey, Soup, did you notice no one's wearing masks?
Millwood is a public school in Oklahoma City, and they were playing a private school nearby. The boys' JV team already played, and parents told her the stands were practically empty. Robinson Woods arrived midway through the first quarter of the girls' basketball game. She thought they were fine since the other school's fans were on the opposite side of the court. As the gym started to fill up, unmasked fans sat on both sides. She sent these two pictures to her athletic director.
I said, there's no social distancing and no mask in this place.
Oklahoma's governor signed an executive order on January 13th, which includes wearing a mask indoors and social distancing in public and private schools. Norman, the city where the game took place, even has an indoor mask mandate. Robinson Woods said she talked to the school's principal.
And so she says, well, we don't follow those rules.
Robinson Woods proposed just keeping the fans on separate sides.
She said, no. And if you don't like it, you can leave.
So Robinson Woods told her coaches they were leaving, including her boys' basketball team, ranked number 1 in the state in its division.
One of the things that their athletic director asked us was, whose forfeit is this? And I told him, I don't care. You just have to be willing to put the safety of your kids first.
Since then, Millwood superintendent wrote a letter to Oklahoma's High School Athletic Association stating that at a minimum, a school in the association must follow the state law.
We've been to small towns that we played football against, but we were outside and their fans stayed on their side. So we'd never been to a place to where they didn't want to, but they didn't care that you did.
Since the game, she's heard from many superintendents and coaches who said they don't know if their board would support a walkout. Her message
is, if my board doesn't allow for me to protect my children, I don't want to work for you.
It's about risk, not reward. Gary Miller, Local 12 News.
We reached out for comment from the private school's athletic director and the OSSAA, but didn't hear back. If we do, we'll update our story at athletesAtRisk.com.